All right. Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine on my shoulders. It's making me happy when the skies are gray.
We're going.
All right, all right, all right.
Michael, how
Yeah,
how are you, Michael?
I'm good. I'm a healthy young white male, and I'm ready to mate.
Well, I gotta tell you, man. I said this last time, but you're looking great, man. This is the best I've probably ever seen you.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Of course, man. Well, good. Well, this is episode number 2.
Numero dos.
Numero uno.
Numero uno uno.
Was that what Dico said? It's like, all right, time to count in
It was
Spanish.
one uno, two uno uno.
Okay. Oh man, that shit was so funny. So, before we get shit going here, dude, tell me what have you done today? What's been going on?
Oh, nothing. I went to work and pretended like I worked, but sat in the same room for about 6 hours out of the 8 hours.
Oh,
And then I went and painted some rails for about 2 hours, and then I went home.
were the kids grinding on them again?
Oh yeah, we got too many people grinding on them, and it removes the paint from the fatty oils in their
Hmm.
disgusting obese
We
hands.
all hate fatty oils, man. Lord knows I'm filled with them.
Oh yeah,
Well, that's good, man. I'm glad you had yourself a day then.
I did. Nice relaxing, huh?
Yeah. Hey, I
How
tell
about
you,
you? Did you have a good California day?
it was okay. Just kind of recovered, but I woke up really late. I was trying to wake up early, and that didn't happen. I think I woke up around 12, and then I took a shower. I took a shower, and it was great. And then I came back to my room, and then took almost another 3-hour nap. So
Jesus.
I got my day ready for nothing. Then I woke up, and then I was just like, "Well, I'm feeling pretty spontaneous. I'm just gonna go buy that original Xbox today from the store
Xbox
downtown,
Uno.
the Uno." And I did that, and 23 years later, I'm definitely very late to the party on the whole Xbox thing, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know you're
yeah.
feeling. I haven't even arrived yet.
Yeah, I never thought I'd ever be an owner because I've been PlayStation my whole life. Not like any stuff matters, but
I'll
like,
never be one of those people that buys the new one, you
oh
know?
no, never. No, I'm never gonna buy a new one. It's just like the only reason why I bought the old one is because you know how growing up it was either like the PS2 or the Xbox, one or the
Yeah.
other. And there's like a ton of games that were made that sometimes weren't made on PlayStation, but they were made on Xbox, vice
Yeah,
versa.
they had some for PlayStation
Yeah.
too.
So that's the thing. So like my whole purpose of it was just to go back and like play these games like I guess I always wanted to play as a kid, or
Mm-hmm.
something, or ones I always thought were really appealing. So that's exactly why I bought it. But the first copy I bought today just for have something to play was Tony Hawk's Underground.
Yeah.
Because it was
Mm-hmm.
there, I was like, yeah, I might as well have something fun to play unless these games suck. So
Then I saw a 360, two 360s the other day at the thrift store, $35 each, and
360s, Jesus.
yeah, Xbox 360s for 35 bucks each. And I didn't buy one, but I went back today to the thrift store and they still had them. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I should go back and buy it or should find it cheaper on eBay or something like that.
Well, the thing is, if you buy it, you can always just sell it again.
Yeah, you're right. I feel like I could get at least $35 online for it
Yeah,
on eBay.
true. Yeah, I mean, sure, you can just trade it in somewhere, or where I don't know, like.
Action game and movie.
Yeah, they're gonna, Michael, you're gonna walk in there, they're gonna be like, "Hi," they're gonna just say, because they fucking don't talk any louder than,
Action mute game and movie.
yeah, they don't fucking say anything to you. Remember that one day we both went in there and I went to check out. The dude didn't say anything to me, and he was
No.
like trying to tell me my total. I was like, "All right, let's see how much it is." And then he looks at me, he's like, "He's just not." Like I was like, "Are you talking?" Like he says. Then like I made him like speak up. He's like, "Yeah, they'll be like they'll be $30." I'm like, "All right."
Why didn't you just say so, you damn plumber?
Yeah, dude. Like none of them fucking like I don't know. None of them talk any
No,
louder.
I remember that day we took my Wii in there and we traded in for a Nintendo 64.
Hmm. I remember that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We were still short on cash.
Then they say like, okay, you can get the 64. It's just you're only gonna get like $3 store credit for this Wii.
Yeah, for this Wii, they gave me like $10, and the 64
Jesus
was like
Christ.
I think $45 or something like that, or $50 or.
You know, that place fucking ripped me off so many times, but I just didn't care at the time. I was like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm just trying to get rid of like this or this or this. I remember the stupidest thing I did was I brought in one of my old PS2s in there. And like I just wanted to get rid of it. I just wanted to get rid of it, and then they're like, okay, well the best we can do is like, you know, maybe like $8. I'm like, $8? Like I had at least the shit that I brought in there was at least maybe they had to be like at least above $100 because I brought in a ton of shit. And then some of it I just pulled back. I was like, you know, they're trying to fucking rip me off. I'm just gonna, you know, hold off on this. And
That's video game stores in general. They just fuck you over.
and they just
non-stop.
fucking resell it for like, oh yeah, this is a good system. Selling it for $70. I'm like, fuck, whatever. I don't know. I always just thought that was kind of funny. I think
I went in there. I went in there the other day looking for I had a bunch of weed and I was about to get really really high, and I was looking for Alice in Wonderland, the
nice.
Johnny Depp one. And I was sitting there and I was like looking so hard, and I found the original one, but I didn't want the original one. I wanted the Johnny Depp one because it's really trippy. And I got about halfway through about every damn Disney movie you've ever seen in your life on DVD, only to realize that Kelso, brother-in-law, has Disney Plus. So I just said fuck it, and I went home. And Kelso let me log into his, and I just watched Alice in Wonderland for free.
That's awesome. That is so great. It's funny you mentioned that because Jordan just mentioned that to me the other day, like a while ago, that we have Disney Plus now, and like we just had it for free or something like that, and it's actually pretty dope. It's got like everything on there.
It's got every episode of The Simpsons on it, which is awesome.
I forgot they own them, don't they now, or something?
Yeah, they have like almost. I think they have like damn near every single episode ever made on there.
What the fuck doesn't Disney own at this point?
Disney owns ESPN. They own
America,
Fox. They own what else? They used to own the Angels.
Don't they own the Braves now? No, not the Braves.
No. The Braves used to spring train in Disney World. You know, actually, I didn't realize it. Last year, the Braves were like headed down to Florida to spring train. You know. And they were like, oh, by the way, we're not spring training in Disney World anymore. And they were like, we're building a brand new complex next year. And wow. Disney was just kind of like, damn, okay, fuck us over.
Yeah, okay, that's different then.
And now the Braves have a new spring training facility, and they're at it. But I thought it was kind of cool they did it at Disney. But the only downside is if you wanted to go to a Braves spring training game at Disney World, you not only had to buy the ticket to the Braves game, which was like $10 for spring training. It's nothing. You had to buy a pass to go to Wide World of Sports, which was like $40.
Wow.
Which is considered a Disney park, even though there's no rides.
Well, that makes sense.
You know Disney, they're going to get you for everything they possibly can.
Oh, of course we're all going to, like, give everything to them, so they're always going to continue to have their way with us.
I went to Disney World, as you know, in October. I mean, I was like, I'm not going to give every dime I have to Disney. I spent about $1,000 there, but
$1,000? Holy shit!
On food and just every other damn thing.
Yeah, it's hard not to because it's almost like Vegas. Like everywhere you look, they just get you left and right on shit. You know what I mean?
They just get you left and right. But the thing is, I feel like when you leave Disney, you leave with less regret than you do leaving Vegas. Probably
because at least you fucking leave happy and not pissed.
Yeah.
You know? Like, have you ever seen anyone have a terrible time at Disney World?
Other than just terrible people.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, but I swear there's like serotonin in the air that you're breathing in. It's like, it doesn't matter what you're doing, you're just so damn happy. You're about to take a piss, and you're just like, oh, it's just the greatest piss I've ever had in my life. Oh man.
Like, sometimes you'll find yourself crying because your piss is so, like, good. Like, you're just that happy.
You're over there paying $18 for for a cheeseburger, and it just oh man, oh.
And it's just the worst cheeseburger you've ever. Like the quality is so fucking terrible.
You're just so happy eating
Right.
a terrible cheeseburger.
Because you're just happy to be there. Like I remember the last time I was there. I
Hey
don't know.
man,
I don't
if
know
I could. If I could load up right now and go to Disney
Oh.
World, you know damn well I would.
I would meet you there. I'd try to catch the first flight out of here and hopefully end up in Orlando. You remember you know Drew, right? My friend Drew.
Yeah, the one that moved to Orlando. He works at Disney now. I saw
he
that
works
on
at Disney.
Snapchat.
Isn't that awesome?
I saw him post his little badge that says Drew from Pensacola or whatever.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
He's
That's
living
really
the fucking dream. That
I wonder what
guy
he's
loves
doing.
Disney so much. I forgot what exactly he does, but like he's working there full time now, and he's just like enjoying his fucking life. So like I'm incredibly happy for him. That's well deserved.
Working at Disney has probably got to be one hell of an experience.
I couldn't imagine it'd be a bad time either. I mean, who knows?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I feel like Disney's one of those companies that's not going to let you get too pissed off.
I have a really hard time at Disney sometimes. Like I haven't been there in years, like in a while. Probably the last time was like 2010 or some shit. I don't know.
Really?
But every time, I don't know if you feel the same way, but like I get really kind of fucked up when I'm there. Like when I mean fucked up, I mean not like trashed or drunk on beer.
I wish.
I just get emotionally fucked up because like I can't control how I feel about some of the things I see there. Like it's like your childhood's there, you know, whatever like happy parts, you know, and like I think it's even worse when you're older because like I mean I'm not ashamed to admit it, I'm just a very sensitive and emotional person, but like if you throw nostalgia like that, it's gonna like fucking kick you right in the stomach. You know, like I found myself like trying to stomach that. You know, I think it was like a shitty Disney World cheeseburger, like 'cause I hadn't eaten that whole day, and like I'm sitting there eating and I'm looking around, like all this music's playing. It's like, you know, just happy fucking Disney. I was like, dude, I can't fucking be here. Like I'm actually like getting so sad, you know, like happy sad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You haven't been when they did since they've done the at Hollywood Studios. They now have Toy Story World.
Oh, dude, I can't do it. I wouldn't be able to do it.
I went and I didn't even know they had done that until whenever we got there, and because you know how Disney, like each world transitions into the next one, you know.
Right.
They have the Star Wars world, which I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but I appreciated it 100%. Oh yeah, it's so impressive that when I went in Star Wars world, I got lost and I couldn't find my way out because it's so like it makes you feel like you're actually in another world. But it's next to Toy Story world, and Toy Story world, it's cool because like it makes you it makes you feel like you're the size of a toy because there's these big footprints in the ground that are enormous.
Wow.
And then like there's like these giant like building blocks like you know like the ABC blocks and stuff like that. And there's like the army men walking around and everything. So it makes you feel like you're a toy, like you're the size of everything. And they have a roller coaster that's like, it's not a kid's roller coaster. It's probably like an intermediate one. It doesn't go upside down or anything like that. And it's called the Slinky Dog Run. And it's like, it's the Slinky Dog and you're riding on him. And it's through a roller coaster. And like, and it's set up in Andy's backyard. And it's really cool.
This sounds really remarkable.
The whole thing
whoever thought of this concept is a genius.
Oh yeah, and then they have the little spinning aliens, and they have the Buzz Lightyear ride where you shoot all the things, you know, and everything. And it was probably my favorite part, you know, of it all, just because Toy Story's hard not to just cry thinking about it.
I know, dude. Especially for me, the first movie. Like, okay, back when I like had TV to watch, which is a while ago. I don't watch any TV, but there's a channel.
I just watch sports, really.
Yeah, there was a channel like I would come across. I forget which one it was, but they would show the first Toy Story like every fucking week whenever like I was just surfing it, and every time I would stumble upon it, I would have to of course stop everything and watch it. And then I had the worst time. I can't watch this because I'm just gonna like feel sad again. Dude, like Disney movies just fuck me up. Like if I were to watch one right now, I just feel like, all right, well, I don't know. I feel really out of it for sure. Not in a bad way. It's just a lot for me to handle.
I watched Alice in Wonderland, like I said the other day, and that was like I mean, I was really high, but but I mean,
It's a better way to do it.
it was great. It makes you feel like a kid again. The thing is, not a Disney movie that makes me feel like a kid again. It's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate
Oh yeah,
Factory.
the original.
That movie. Oh yeah, the original.
Gene Wilder.
I recently geeked out on that and like just read when I'm at work and I have so much free time on my hands at work.
Mm-hmm.
I got online and I read a bunch of different like facts about the movie and stuff like that. Gene Wilder and I mean, he does an unbelievable job in it. In the movie when he sings in the candy room, Pure Imagination, originally when he first did the movie and it got to the time when they were filming it, when he was supposed to sing that song, Gene Wilder originally said, he was like, I don't want to sing this song. He's like, I don't want to do this. And he said, because I don't have a voice that's made for singing. He's like, I feel like I'm just going to ruin the movie. He's like, I feel like I'm going to ruin my character.
Right.
And the directors were like, no, Gene, like, we promise you're not going to ruin it. You're just going to be great, And finally, after like a long time, apparently, they got him to finally say, okay, I'll do it. I'll sing the song Pure Imagination and everything. And now it's like just a freaking, it's iconic
it's
now,
Absolutely.
I mean, but
what a remarkable guy.
That's just on the subject of, just like pure like kid emotions. That movie, to me, it brings you back to a time when you're a kid and you still believe in magic. You still believe that, in Oompa Loompas or like that there's like a room made of edible candy, or you can go into this weird chocolate factory and float in the sky and stuff. It makes me feel like a kid, just like all the Disney movies.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just one of those movies that I feel the same way.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, man. Well, I think in this second episode, I think we both talked about this before, but I think we should just really kind of fuck it up this time.
Oh yeah.
And I'm trying to think of what better way to fuck it up than get Nico on here.
Let's do it. I'm gonna pee, but I'm still gonna stay on while I'm peeing.
Yeah, sounds good, man. I'm gonna have to do the same in a few minutes. Hold on. But yeah, man, I'm gonna call up Nico and see if he's still down, which I'm sure he is. Here, hold your mic close to your pee so we can hear you pee.
Where's the mic on this MacBook?
I just hold it close enough to be able to pee.
Can you hear anything?
Ah, there it is. That's it. That's it.
Hold on, I think I can do better. Hold on.
No, man, you're good.
You ready? Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead. Dude, that is it. That is it. Call Nico right now. I should answer in a few seconds.
We're outside right now in the backyard.
Hey, it's looking good. Look at that.
It's about say low 60s, high 50s here in the backyard. It's not too bad.
Well, I said to Nico, call me when you're ready, but I think we're gonna have to go on a tear with this episode. So
we're gonna have to do what now?
We're gonna have to go on a tear with this episode.
Well, if he doesn't answer, let's get Brent on the horn for like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because he's not working hard or anything like that.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you he's not doing damn shit. All he does is drive around. That's all. This is his entire damn job is driving around
and just looking at stuff.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
mindset is too far off.
All right, I think here's a good topic to start with. Michael, tell me how much you love gender reveals.
See, the thing is about gender reveals, and let's go into a little bit of Michael's history real quick.
Okay, go
See,
into
the thing is, Michael's imaginative history. See, gender reveals have always been a thing. We know that. They've always been a big deal,
Since the days of Jesus.
Since the days that Christ has walked the earth, gender reveals have been a huge thing.
Yes.
But the thing is, gender reveals now have taken on this new, I don't know, I guess you could say aura, because social media has made it to where everyone wants to share their gender reveals, which have now made them plastered all over the internet. And I'm not talking about the good kind of plastered, but like a New Orleans night.
Oh yeah,
but
like me. You don't want to be me.
I feel like they've always been terribly annoying. But now that they've been brought to the light with social media, that they're just damn near everywhere and you can't escape them. They're like, what's something that's inescapable? Dealing with old people. It's true, like dealing with old people. It's inescapable, unescapable.
Fuck, especially where I live, dude. Sometimes
and you have to fucking live with it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, where I work is nothing but damn old people right now.
I don't. Listen, Michael, I don't know how you do it.
See, the thing is
not all heroes wear capes like you, man.
See, the thing is, I don't technically work in customer service, so I don't have to talk to you. And if you go and complain that I didn't talk to you, there's not a damn thing they can do because it's not my job to entertain old people.
Right. I know what you mean. But I mean, even though you don't have like direct contact with a lot of them, you still probably hear like a lot of their like, you know,
bullshit complaints.
Yeah. Like,
I don't mean to get off topic, but there's this old man. I'll just go real quick off this topic.
Dude, go for it. That's what it's all for.
There's this old man that I work for, and I can't remember his name. I probably shouldn't say it on a damn podcast anyways, but it doesn't fucking matter.
Oh, you think he's listening right now?
Nah, he probably can't even work a damn computer. His name's Mr. Barrett, I think. And
that fucking guy.
I will be nice and say he's a nice man. He's never been mean to me. He's never been rude to me. But... So we have an indoor pool where I work, and the temperature has to be kept at 84 degrees.
Wow.
It has to, because if it's kept any higher, mold grows inside of the indoor pool. So this old cuck every morning walks down there with a thermometer and checks the pool to make sure it's 84. With a thermometer, he checks the damn pool. So
keep talking. I'm just gonna piss real quick. I might hear it.
All right. He came up to me one day and he said, I want to set that thing. Originally it was at 83. We can't put it past 84. So originally he was like, I want to set that thing to 84. And I was like, after like a week of saying hell no, I finally said, you know what, fine, I'll set it to 84 so you can swim in it and be happy. So I don't hear any damn complaints out of him for about 2 weeks. And he finally comes down when he goes, Michael, that pool at 84 is just too cold. It's just too cold. And he's like, is there any way you can put it on 85? And I literally almost fucking snapped on him. I said,
by one fucking degree.
I said, no. I said, you cannot turn it past 84 or mold will grow in the pool room. The dehumidifier cannot go any faster than 84. And if you think I'm fucking lying, I'll go get the dude that basically put all this shit together.
Right.
And I'm like, if you want to put it at 85, you can go to the board meeting for all of y'all old asses that own this damn place, and you can protest that you want it at 85. And he was just like, oh, they just want to save money.
Okay, by one fucking degree, man.
It takes a little bit extra money to put it at 85. And I just went, you know what? All right, have a good day. And there's the guy named John I work with, too, and he's hilarious. He's one of those people that doesn't try and be funny, but he's just, everything he says is just damn funny.
That's good.
And he got really pissed off one day because the old man comes down every damn day and talks about the temperature in the pool. Every day. It's almost like he has Alzheimer's or some shit. But we came down for like the 8th day in a row and talked to John about the pool temperature. And John was sitting there with this big old brush cleaning the inside of the pool. and I watched John. And John was like, he came with me, he's like, shit, man, that old man come up to me and he talked about the damn temperature again, I'm gonna lose my shit. And then I said, all right, I said, do it. I said, I'm gonna do it too. And then the old man came with John and started talking about the temperature, and John took this big ass pool brush, it's like a toothbrush, it's like 4 feet long, basically. And I swear he chunked that bitch about halfway across the room in front of this old man. And then he just runs up the stairs and just doesn't say anything. Just ignoring this dude. And the old man just watches him and he's just like, oh, what the hell? Huh?
What happened there?
God, but anyway.
That's fucking hilarious. And then they had a gender reveal right after that.
And then they had a gender reveal after it, yeah.
Was it a boy or a girl?
It was
Or both?
what is it when you mix purple? It's purple when you mix pink and blue together. It was transgender.
That's fucking outrageous. You know, we talked about. I think this was like a big point we left off on before. It was just old people. I could fucking talk about old people for days.
I
Michael.
know you can.
For
That's a
fucking
topic.
days, man.
That's a thing that I know that you can talk about for
God.
days is old people, and I think you should just get started.
Yeah.
But
Fuck the
to
gender
tackle-
reveals, man.
To talk the whole here's the thing though about old people. We can't just talk about old people in general because that's just too broad of a subject.
Mm-hmm.
So what's one thing in particular about old people?
Well, it's just there's so it's not that there's just one. There's fucking billions of things. Like
I know that's what I'm saying. Just pick one and just start going.
here, before I do, Tom says he's ready, so I'm gonna put him on the mic.
Okay, yeah, we'll ask him what he thinks about old
Yeah, we'll ask
people.
him too. We'll all go
Ladies
around.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tom will be joining us.
Thomas
the food
train Worsley.
Thomas the food train Worsley.
AKA Jesus Christ himself.
AKA Diplo.
Tom, you there? Tom? Wait, hold on. I think you're not on speaker. Hold on. Tom, you there? There he is. That's him.
Tom,
Hey.
Tom, can you hear me?
Tom.
Ladies and gentlemen, Thomas the food train Worsley is live and well.
Tom, I gotta ask you, man. How the fuck are you?
I'm pretty good. Pretty good.
Out of a 1 to 10, what are you on this scale?
Like a 5.
I appreciate your honesty. Man, you came in at a good time. We just jumped on the first topic, and we're just talking about old people. But
Oh,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Me and Michael were just briefly talking about this. I think to finish our our first episode, which is our last one. And we were just talking about it now, and I think it's a good time to just hash this out because I think we all have a lot to say on them. But we gotta ask you, Tom. Fucking tell me what do you really feel and think about old people?
I think they had their moment, and it's time for them to just move on. I'm not sure if it's because of working retail, or what the work I'm in right now, but yeah.
No, I totally understand. So, like,
Tom,
tell me from your experiences at your work with old people. What is it? What are some of the things that you face on the daily with these old boomers?
Goddamn boomers.
Most of the time it's usually them giving us shit for tearing up their yard, but which is understandable.
Isn't that your fucking job, though?
Yeah. What can you do?
Honestly.
Tom, what's the worst encounter you've had recently with an old person?
I don't know. I watched my coworker get cussed out by him.
What happened?
He's the one that usually embraces the social encounters, so.
Oh, okay.
He's Mr. Social Butterfly, huh?
Dang. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Most recent.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I personally just have so many problems with old people. Man, what was your question before, Michael? Before we call Tom?
I was just gonna say. I was just saying. Just what. I know there's a lot of things that piss you off about old people. Which what's the first thing off the top of your head?
Just
that
they
pisses you
fucking
off?
complain about everything and nothing for no fucking reason. There's dude, you could be in the most perfect setting where, like, oh my god, that you could suspect that world peace is happening right now in this point in time, wherever we are, okay? And then they'll just take a fucking look around the room or wherever the fuck they are and just rip something apart for no fucking reason. Oh, it's too cold in here. This is all these fucking filthy animals. Oh, dude, okay, let me tell you this story. I was taking a flight from Atlanta to, I think it was San Antonio. And
How long ago?
This was about 3 years ago. And I was sitting like right across from this old lady, but she was like a row ahead of me, so I still had good sight of her. I was in the aisle.
What's the age limit? What's the age on this?
She had to have been in like, approaching her 80s. She was old.
Jesus.
Yeah, she was like probably late 70s. And so anyways, we're fucking, yeah, exactly. So we just get on the fucking plane, okay? Like I get my seat, I'm like, cool, I'm tired of shit, I'm ready just to sleep this flight off. I can't wait to go to sleep. So we get pushed out of the gate, which is a good sign, blah blah blah, whatever. So we're getting taxied out, all this crap, and then right as our push is done, she fucking presses the overhead button, to get the flight attendant's attention.
Oh my fucking god!
And she said, and I was sitting right next to this old lady, okay. And when the flight attendant came by, she says, "Ma'am, my seat is too cold." And I said, are you fucking serious? Like, your seat's too cold. I'm so sorry. What do you want them to fucking do? Throw your seat in a microwave and warm it up or something? So she's like, "Oh, okay, ma'am. Okay. I don't know what we can do." She's like, I want a new seat. My seat is too cold." I was like, this can't be a fucking thing right now. So it turned in from that into something greater. So after we just got pushed out, we got pulled back into the gate, okay? Back into the gate just to get this lady a new seat situation. But keep in mind, there's nothing you can do you can't just fucking warm up someone's seat or something. So anyways, we stopped. The ladies the flight attendants were talking to her and stuff. I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, we'll try to figure this out. I don't know what we're gonna do." So they just moved her to a new seat, and I guess the new seat was fine because someone else was sitting in it. So I don't know. But anyways, this delayed my flight by 45 minutes. Not that it really mattered because I wasn't in a rush, but just the fact that this old woman complained about her seat being too fucking cold. Yeah, dude, I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me,
Jesus.
But man, that's just one of at least 2 million stories I have when it comes to old people and them just complaining about everything and fucking nothing, dude. It's just if you want to have your fucking soul crushed, just hang around someone who's in their fucking late 60s, early 70s, approaching 80s or whatever, that had everything spoon-fed to them way back in the fucking 60s and 70s or whatever fucking time they were alive. I don't know. They have fucking no reason to complain about anything, but they still choose to complain about everything and nothing.
I think that we need to take all the old people and extract the nutrients from them that we could use, and then just kill them all off.
Yeah, just see what happens to them after that.
Yeah, I like that idea. They could be they could be like Surge soda or something.
True.
Blade Runner 420.
Exactly.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Sounds like Justin Boner's lawn cutting care. Blade Runner 420. Stoner Boner.
Tom, what good movies have you watched recently?
Did you see 1917?
Nah, I think I might.
It's nominated for all of those Golden Globes, or not Golden Globes, Oscars.
Same thing, right?
Yeah, I saw that Parasite movie that won the Oscars.
No, tell me about that, please.
It was good. It was actually really good.
How did you watch it?
They do.
Very carefully.
They do at the theater. They do when it's this time of year when the Oscars are about to come around. They show all the movies that are getting nominated and they put them on theater.
No way! And they put Parasite in there.
Yeah.
Did you had to? I'm assuming you had to read the entire movie, right?
Fucking the entire movie.
So you didn't really get to watch any of it. You were just reading the subtitles the entire time. You're like, oh, I wish I could have watched it now.
But it was good.
Yeah, it was really good. And I mean, you could.
Did you think it was Film of the Year good?
That was within 10 minutes. Huh?
Did you think it was Film of the Year good?
Yeah, I would say so. Which I mean,
wow.
I've seen the other ones, so I mean, my opinion's kind of biased.
I think the only one I saw out of all the ones nominated for Film of the Year, Best Picture, was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and that was the only one I saw.
Oh, that was a great movie. I saw that twice.
It was good. I really liked it.
You saw that one too, right, Tom?
Yeah, no, I loved it.
I love the scene at the end. That was like very fucking what's his face?
Tarantino-ish.
That was a very
Yeah.
Tarantino scene of very I don't know.
Speaking of Tarantino and reading films, I watched In the Closet at work the other day.
Were you in the closet when you watched it?
I was in the closet the entire time when I watched it on my phone at work. Inglourious Bastards for the first time.
Oh, it's a great fucking movie. I love that movie.
Oh yeah,
That's a
I
good
thought
one.
it was great.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I was trying to knock off all the Tarantino movies. I saw. I watched Pulp Fiction in the closet for the first time on Thanksgiving Day.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Inglourious Bastards.
All in the closet.
Probably about 3 weeks ago. I need to watch Kill Bill and Reservoir Dogs and
Oh yeah,
what's that one that nobody's ever really watched Tarantino movie? Jackie Brown.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good one.
that's alright.
That's okay.
Never seen. Yeah, that's the one that nobody talks about.
You gotta watch the. Oh, sorry. Go Tim.
True Romance, which is written by him. I don't think he directed it, but
I like
He
the
wrote
one,
it though.
it's a good fucking movie.
I like the ones that he acts in a lot. Like one of my favorite films ever. It's really corny. Is From Dusk Till Dawn. It's the one with like Salma Hayek in it. Great
Oh,
fucking
really?
movie. Yeah, I love that movie so much. It's incredibly corny, but it's so fucking awesome. But he does a good
I
job
watched
acting.
the other day. I watched either of you gentlemen have seen. I watched Dallas Buyers Club.
Oh, I love that movie. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, it wasn't until halfway through the movie I realized it's the guy from 30 Seconds to Mars who's the
Oh, Jared Leto. Yeah.
plays the transgender woman. Yeah, that was a really good movie.
Jared Leto in his truest form.
It's great.
Have you seen it, Tom?
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of it, Tom?
I thought it was a solid piece and depressing. So.
It was incredibly sad,
Yeah, it is. It is.
but
It's
like
pretty
very
good.
well acted. Like I don't know. It was cool because like one of my favorite bands called Deer Hunter. Bradford Cox was in there too, so it was cool to see all these familiar
Was
faces.
he in the movie?
He was in the movie. He was but it's funny. Like I said, it was. I don't really like Jared Leto that much at all, but he did a good job in that film. It's cool to see. It was cool to see Jared Leto without any makeup or anything in his truest form.
I didn't realize that him and
Jared Leto looks like a handsome lesbian.
not Gosling. I don't know why I say Gosling. McConaughey won Oscars for that movie.
Yeah, he deserved it. That was a damn good movie.
That was his
Yeah,
reconnaissance.
I think did it win Best Picture? I think it was one of the first movies ever to win Best Actor, Best Picture, and Best Supporting Actor too.
It should have just won the best movie of all time.
It like cleared the tables, and I was like, damn, I think that was true. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I know that they won a shit ton. It won 3 Oscars.
Yeah. Tom, I gotta ask you real quick. What do you think of gender reveals?
Yeah.
Dumb, I guess. I don't know. I haven't really paid much attention to that topic.
What are your feelings about it though? Have you ever been a part of a gender reveal?
Oh, I have.
No, I have not. See, I feel like if I was, then it'd make me angry. But
Why would it make you angry, boy?
just, I don't know, the build-up, I guess. It's like, why do they gotta be so extra about it?
Yeah. And people like try to be really creative, but it's just really cringy to me.
The lottery numbers are announced with less suspense than that.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh yeah, dude, now they should do that.
Pretty much.
Tom, tell me this: if you were going to do a gender reveal for your child, what would you do?
I would make like a green color where it'd be like a hermaphrodite child.
We were just talking about that. We were just talking about like if it's not a male or female, it'd be transgender or something. The color would be like orange or something.
Yeah.
I would
colors or something.
you know how you can like in Grand Theft Auto, it's a real thing too. You can do is you can get those tires that smoke. You know.
Oh yeah.
What I would do is I'd go buy a Ford F-150 and get the dual cab, you know, Tom, and then I'd go and get it lifted, and then I get subs put in it, and then I get one of those one-way tents on the back of it that was a naked lady.
Oh yeah.
And then I would
Full nude.
find. fully nude, yeah, like illegal fully nude.
Yeah.
And then I would get the news from the doctor in a sealed envelope, what it was, and then give it to the guy that was putting the tires on my car. And then I'm sorry, not a car, on my Ford F-150, and they get 6 miles to the gallon. And then I would get him to put the color wheels on the truck. And then as I was leaving my cousin's house, who I'm having the kid with, I would do a burnout and we'd figure out what gender the baby was.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I know.
That's really nice.
I think what I would do is I would have everyone I know, even all my family and just everyone in general. I would somehow
I would
have
invite everyone that I hated.
Same. I would know everyone who I ever have seen before or has ever had an encounter with me. I would invite them over to wherever I am.
Even the autograph guy.
Yeah,
Seeker?
even Seeker. I'd have Seeker there in a heartbeat. So I'd have everyone there.
High school teachers.
What's that?
All your high school teachers.
Yeah, everybody. Everyone who I
What
just
about
fucking
that woman
hate.
that sold you beer at the Circle K when you were underage?
Yeah, I would have her too, for sure. I would have everybody.
Sold us beer. Sorry,
That's
me, you,
who
and
he's having
Tommy.
a baby with.
Yeah, because surprise. But so I would have everyone over, and I have this huge gathering, just the biggest fucking gathering since Woodstock.
Would there be food?
There might be like a 12-pack of Pepsi and some cheese crackers or something.
It'd be the biggest gathering since the what? What were you gonna say?
Since Woodstock.
Since the Cubs won the World Series.
That's too. But I would just I'd go up there and announce and be like, all right, everyone, it's a boy. I wouldn't even do a color thing. I would just say it's a boy. Go the fuck home. Leave me alone. Never come back or never see me.
Would you mic drop it?
I would. Well, I haven't gotten that far, but probably if I had a mic, I would just flat out say it's a boy. Go home.
Someone should do. You remember the high five from was it Jackass 3? They did it with the
Yeah.
They
high five!
That'd be a funny one. Hey Mike, I'm gonna need you to call Tom on Snapchat real quick while I get Nico on.
All right, is he ready?
Yeah, he's ready, I believe.
Tom, do you know how to operate this damn thing?
So go to the call button, and then here I'll hang up with Tom. Tom, it's been a pleasure, but I'll still talk to you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, I'm gonna call Nico. Whoops.
I think I'm doing it.
I'm doing it now.
Can you hear Tom?
Here we go. Yeah, just keep it up to your mic.
Tom, I can hear you.
I'm calling Nico right now.
Ken's calling Nico.
Nico.
Nico Frico.
Nico. Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, bro.
All right. Let me.
Up here. Let me call you on Snapchat.
6 awards.
Hey, Tom.
6 what?
I did 3 awards for it did not win Best Picture.
Dallas Buyers Club?
Hey, man, can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
It won Best
Beautiful.
Actor and Supporting Actor, right?
Hey, everyone. Nico's here.
Hola.
Can everyone hear him?
Hold on. Hold on. One at a time. Can he talk?
Hey, Nico, go ahead.
Hello.
I can hear Nico. Tommy?
Tom, that's you. Tom, talk.
Mike.
I can hear Tom. Tom, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can everyone hear Tom?
I can hear Tom.
Affirmative.
Great.
All right, we're all here.
Nico, I haven't actually heard from you other than snapping and shit in a very long while. How are you?
Just life.
Good,
Live
man.
in Vegas.
Yeah, so tell me about it. So
The High Rollers.
yeah, man. So how is Vegas so far?
Oh, it's great. You want to lose money fast?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, then yeah, Vegas is definitely in a good mood for that.
So tell me, what brought you out to Vegas anyway? Because you were in Tempe all the time, so we never really talked about when you moved out there.
Yeah, I just needed a change of scenery.
kind of got tired of the old AZ.
Mm-hmm.
So, made the move out here.
STD capital of the world.
Yeah, I'm only out here for a little bit. I'm going to finish up my private pilot's license out here, and then I'm moving to Washington over the summer with my sister, and I'm going to finish my flight school up there.
Nice. We're in Washington.
Damn, son.
Let's see.
Olympia?
No, Bellingham.
Oh, okay, that's right outside Seattle.
Yeah, it's a little north of it. Like 2 hours north of it. It's really close to the border.
It's really pretty up there.
It's closer to Vancouver than fucking actually anything else.
Yeah. Well, it is pretty up there. That's cool though. Well, nice, man. Hey, I got a question for you. How do you feel about gender reveals?
You know, I don't see any point in them. Why? Nobody cares. It's your kid. It's nobody else's kid.
Yeah, we're not collectively having this child or raising it.
No. We're just here to support you. Congrats. It's a kid.
Yeah. Who the fuck
Now
cares?
you're gonna have to feed it, clothe it, and pay for its college.
Mm-hmm. And then hate you after you graduate high school and never talk to you again.
This is why I'm only having dogs. I don't need no fucking gender reveal for that. Just as simple, I go down to the shelter and I find myself a fucking cute-ass doggo. Boom, bang, shebang.
You know, Tom's got 3 of his own.
Tom, tell us about those dogs. Tom?
Here, okay.
Tom, tell us about those dogs you got there.
My dogs.
Yes.
I mean, they're nice. Soft
Would you
dogs.
tell me, Tom, would you rather have dogs or kids, though?
Probably dogs. I would have to say dogs.
You don't have
Yeah.
to pay for their college tuition, right?
Unless the dog wants to go to school,
No,
then you're
they pay
fucked.
college tuition. I would send them to school.
Unless you want to go to that doggy training, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want them to be smart dogs.
Would you send them to doggy training?
Would you send them to Stanford if they wished for it?
Maybe.
Yeah, would you send them to Stanford if they wished for it, Tom?
Yeah, probably Harvard. Probably.
Good.
Oh.
Nico, I have another question for you. We're just covering some questions we've been talking about, but how do you
Tom,
feel about
can you
old
hear
people?
everyone?
Yes.
All right, bet. Oh, yeah. All right, we're good.
Nico, how do you feel about old people? Hello? Nico? I think he died. Oh, wait, I'm calling him back. Oh, he's got a phone call. Never mind. We'll come back to him. Anyways.
We'll come back to him. Anyways, another question for Tom real quick. Kenny, you got a question for Tom?
I thought I did on this matter. Do you have one?
Tom, what's your favorite Led Zeppelin album?
Let me look them up real quick.
Tom, I remember back in the 5th grade when we went on a field trip to Mobile and we listened to Led Zeppelin 3 on the car along with Metallica. Remember those days?
I do remember those days. I remember, like, the fucking headache at the end of the day.
Because we were all like headbanging and shit in your car. I heard Nico's back.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Hey man, can you hear me?
Yeah, I do.
Alright,
I got
Nico.
a phone call.
It's okay. Nico, how do you feel about old people?
Oh, God. Is there a single old person in this world that I like besides my grandparents? The answer is no. And even then, they still get on my nerves. Fucking yeah. There's nothing worse than an elderly driver. Like, for real, they need to be forced to give up their licenses if they can't
I
pass
think
the test at a
that
certain point.
we need to test the elderly every 5 years after the age of 60. Make them retake
Every
their
year, not
driver's
5, every
I
year.
would say maybe 2, maybe 3 years, and I would say past 65, because 60 is pretty young. Come on. When you're 60, you're not going to want to hear somebody call you an old person.
I don't plan on living that long, Nico, so I can't relate.
Same,
All right, you know,
Same
you
here.
raised an
Tommy,
excellent point
High
there.
five to everyone on
Tommy
that
has an
one.
agreement.
Man. Yeah, well, another problem is like half of them can't fucking see over their steering wheel. So I think if you're also not tall enough to fucking drive a car, reach a pedal, or see over the fucking steering wheel, you should just probably stay in home.
Yeah, for real. And I mean, not to mention the fact that a lot of them drive old beater cars that are made out of pure fucking steel, and if they hit anything, they are fine. Their little frail old asses will survive because they're in a fucking hunk of metal, but all of us in our polymer cars are just gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
My Tesla's not gonna be able to survive.
Never.
No.
Tesla's no
chance.
chance.
Jezebel behind the wheel of her 1987 fucking cop car.
Buick.
It's not going fucking not gonna be a good time.
Nico, what are your least favorite qualities of old people? Oh, I think I lost him. All right, R.I.P. Nico, can you hear me? Hold on.
Gosh.
There are wrinkles, yeah. Wrinkles aren't a good look, man.
Tom, did you get any duty on you today at work?
No. I don't think I have recently, thankfully.
When's the last time you had duty on you?
On dip spit, though.
Oh, I've been
man.
there before.
Oh, yeah, it's just normal.
Yeah, then you lick your hand and just keep going.
You get that nicotine buzz.
Yeah.
Builds character.
Kenny has a good old story about his first dip in nicotine buzz.
Was that at your house?
My house?
Was that the time? Because I've done it at your house, and I've done it many times
we were
at your
watching
house.
the Final Four outdoors in my
Oh,
backyard.
Tom, that was like one of
we
the
were
lowest.
watching the Michigan game, the Final Four Michigan game.
That was one of the lowest points in my life. I have kind of a tough time thinking about that one.
Oh, Kenny.
You all were there watching
I've never
it.
seen one man, one mission. It was one and one hat.
God, I don't want to talk about that. Just know that I threw up a lot, and I felt really not good after it.
I remember we all three put a dip in, and Tom took it out first because Tom was like, "Yep, not feeling it." And then shortly after Tom took his out, I started feeling a little green, and I was like, "I just don't think I can go any further." And I took mine out too. Mm-hmm. And then I remembered, Kenny, you said, "Nah, man, I'm gonna keep going."
By that time, I was already feeling horrible, but I just kept going.
Wrote it out.
And then I remembered like feeling this out of body like nicotine rush high. I was just like, oh fuck.
Was
like,
it enjoyable at all?
No, it wasn't.
Nicotine rush.
It wasn't, because the moment I put the dip in, I swallowed a good chunk of it. So that's when I fucked up.
Oh, that's where you went wrong.
Yeah. I was like, all right, cool. This is happening.
I don't even dip, and I know that's where you went wrong.
Yeah. I mean, it was an accident though. Like I was trying to swallow my spit beforehand, but I feel this little like weird like I could feel the pieces of the dip just going down my throat. I was like, fuck, like I'm in for the worst, the best fucking worst night ever. And it's exactly what happened. Yeah, I don't know. That was a very low point for me, so I still have kind of a tough time thinking about that one. But it happened. I think I became a better person because of it.
My lowest point was the lowest point of my whole life. I'm going to have to get back to you that one.
We're going to get very personal.
I want to share that one, but I'm going to have to get back to you and figure it out.
That's okay. That's good.
Tom, what was the lowest point of your life that you care to share with us?
That's kind of a loaded question.
Hold your phone up to the mic a little more. Here we go. Tell me about it, Tom.
Tom, tell us where you were a night where you were a little disappointed with yourself.
I mean, I'm sure there's definitely some, like, jerking off stories.
I think we've all been there.
My mind gravitated towards the same thing whenever that question presented itself. But probably the time I jerked off in a stall at Disney World.
Oh, fuck. That is a pretty low point.
Did you really do that?
That story, I'm afraid, is 100% true. That was about, like, 6 years ago, though. It wasn't my most recent trip.
Oh, man.
It wasn't my most recent trip this past October.
Oh, my God. That's fucking amazing.
It was about 6 years ago.
Damn.
Oh,
Make you look a dummy thing.
Were you looking at pictures of Minnie Mouse or something?
After I got off the aerial ride under the sea, it was just all of the hormones of how old was I 6 years ago? 24 minus 6. What's that? Can anybody do that?
18.
Huh?
18.
18. That's perfect. Yep. All the.
Oh my god.
Man. Now that's something I can say I have never done, but that's very impressive.
Tom, would 18? Do you think that's just a little too much?
I guess so. I mean, I'm sure I did weird places when I was 18.
Yeah. My favorite memory ever was not me. It was Braxton. We'll leave his last name out of this one.
Oh yeah. We all know Braxton though.
He
That son of a bitch.
We'll say Braxton Johnson. Braxton
Right.
Johnson jerked off on the neighbor's car one night.
Wasn't he sitting like butt naked on the car and jerking off on the
Here's
neighbor's
what he
car?
told me is he said first he told me he was running down a quick bullet point list of everywhere he's jerked off. And he said one of them was on his neighbor's car in the middle of the night, because he lives in like one of those residential neighborhoods where like the houses are like 6 feet away from each other, so the neighbor's car's right there. And he went out there, and it was this girl that we knew she wasn't hot, but she was all right. And he told me
I'm in the car.
he told me that he only counts it when he's butt completely naked. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys figure that one out. That he was in fact completely naked in his front yard around the wee hours of the morning, jerking off on the neighbor's car.
That's awful.
You know what? I gotta be honest.
Yeah, I wish we could roll the security footage of that
The
one.
thought of that hits me hard.
He said the thought of that gets him hard.
Who said that?
Nico did.
That wasn't me, by the way, Nico. That was someone I know.
Well, didn't that same Braxton go to he snuck into the YMCA open pool at night and jerked off in the pool?
Yeah, he hopped the fence on the YMCA pool. Because
What a
they have two.
fucking
They have
idiot.
the indoor and the outdoor. And he hopped the fence on the outdoor and went, and he said he jerked off twice. Once inside the pool, and then the second time he said inside the lifeguard stand.
Y'all told me that, and I tell everyone at work that story.
No, you don't.
Really? What did they say? What did they say?
What did you say, Tom? You say, I know
Hold
this
up
dude.
to a microphone.
Jumped the fence, jerked off in the pool.
You know, the thought of ever going back, I've never gone to that YMCA, maybe like one time. Okay. Listen, this is funny as shit. I'll just decide. I actually went to the YMCA one year for Braxton Hayes' birthday party. And
oh my god.
Yeah, but then the whole him jerking off in the pool thing was like years later. So to think back at it, it's fucking hilarious. But like,
what if he snuck away from the party at one point and did it while y'all were there?
He's probably done it a million times.
Oh, I just don't want to think about it anymore.
How do we go from old people to Braxton jerking off in a pool?
I don't know. Something about
I missed
nicotine
it, yeah.
rush,
I
and
missed
then
the
talking about
transition
nicotine rush.
It was literally just a huge
Regrets,
jump from that
yeah.
to that. Man.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta jack off in a pool, man. It happens.
At a YMCA pool.
That's what we're getting at here,
That's
yeah.
what they say.
It's true, man. You know, sometimes you just gotta do it.
Does anybody have any other jerk-off stories before we conclude this subject?
Tom?
No, I don't think so.
I appreciate your honesty. Tom?
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. No one can hear you. Oh, I guess that's a no. Man, oh man.
How much time do we have on this podcast? How deep are we into
Oh,
it?
we're pretty balls deep so far, but we could be a lot further. Making some good time.
Tom, I don't want to hold you if you need to. I mean, we'd love for you to stay, but I know how you're a working man.
Working in your sleep.
I was gonna wait till y'all's next topic was and see what it is.
All right, hold on before we get to it. And then you'll know if you want to get in on it or not. Kenny, do you have any? What'd you say, Tom?
Do you gotta do an ad read?
We have to do an ad read. Yeah. Hold on one second. This next topic is brought to you in part by
Kellogg's cornflakes.
Barefoot Wine Company.
What do you think about Instagram influencers?
Yeah, Tom, what do you think of Instagram influencers?
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. It's a pretty dumb one.
Do you think that they should get real jobs?
I thought that was a real job.
Well, I guess if they're making money, then do that. But are they making money off of it?
Yeah.
Oh, they're making a shit ton of money, Tom.
They're screwing rich foreign dudes, and they're getting money from it just to go so they can go take a vacation and take pictures there.
You're right.
Whatever makes the money.
Nico, what do you think of Instagram influencers?
I think that they're bullshit.
Bullshit.
The whole premise of actually influencing things on Instagram is the most outlandish bullshit idea to come in recent years. Don't get me wrong, you can have a big following and you can therefore present your opinions and your personality on a larger platform, but that doesn't mean anybody should actually give a shit about it. Half of these people are just fucking dumb bimbos.
It's true, yeah. And the worst part is they're acting in their videos too. Like I saw some girl who was visiting a fucking aquarium on one.
Oh, I saw that.
And she's like, she's looking around like she's like never been to a fucking aquarium before. Like looking just in like complete stupidity. Like, oh my god.
She was rolling tits in the middle of a fucking aquarium.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like I don't fucking know, dude. I think it's so funny. Like I understand the. Yeah, it's all fake, but like. That's the thing, just like the fakeness of it is what pisses me off the most. Like these people are like traveling all these places and they're acting like they're fucking like, oh my god, like this is all so new to me. Like I've never fucking lived a day in my life and seen all this shit I see elsewhere. I don't know, it's fucking hilarious.
Aquarium.
The thing is nowadays youth are raised up in this completely new like era. Like we got to like witness the birth of the internet and kind of like got to grow up seeing how everything changed.
Oh yeah.
They've just got everything in their faces right there, just bing bang boom.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's gonna be a completely different view. Like it already is. Kids
I mean,
already are on like iPads.
I'm gonna say like as soon as like kids are popped out nowadays, they have a smartphone in their hand and that's how they fucking like learn and do shit. I don't know.
It's pretty fucking nutty. I remember having a leapfrog. Does that count?
Oh, me and Michael were just talking about how fucking miraculous the leap pad was.
Dude, the leap
Tell
pad
us
was
about
the
Kenny, the leap pad.
I've been sitting here on my porch, and I put that leap pad on the corner, and it's been there since last March, and they still ain't taking it from me.
They're never taking the leap pad. No,
They took my leap pad after a year since last March. No, dude, fucking.
It's been out there since last March.
So Michael, you bring up a good point though. Like, I think one of the biggest life mysteries ever is how did the leap pad know what page you flipped? Like when you flip the page and it like knows everything on the page.
Gentlemen, hear me out. All right, there's two of life's biggest mysteries that I've still yet to figure out.
Where's the clitoris?
Number one is where the clitoris is located. And number two is how the leap pad knows what page you're on.
It's true though. Like, how the fuck did the leap pad know what page you were on? Tom, I need answers from you. Where? How did they know these things?
The real question is why does every single Disney movie feature dead parents?
Chemtrails, probably.
Chemtrails?
Yeah, chemtrails.
Nico, what'd you say?
I said, why does every single Disney movie feature dead parents?
That's true.
Why
like,
do-
why,
why do
why
all
is,
these kids
why
have
can't
to
we
have
have a
such a
Disney movie
rough
where
life?
no one's parents haven't died? Or
I
there's like a
think they're
complete
just
family?
trying to say that life begins when your parents' life ends.
Yeah, your life gets good as soon as everybody else's ends.
It's like, all right, party, bro.
once you get that life insurance policy, life gets real nice.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's sad. I mean, they didn't even spare the animals. Poor fucking Bambi's mom. Just boom.
Yeah, boom. She like no, for real. Like no one ever fucking thinks about it. Like fuck, you never hear about Bambi's mom until she fucking dies.
I mean, I'm going out on a limb here. I'm gonna probably say Peter Pan's parents dead.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past him.
No one ever talks about Shrek's upbringing.
Yeah, we need a backstory.
No, we don't need to talk about Shrek's upbringing.
Did you hear that, Nico?
What did he say?
Tom said that he probably killed his parents.
yeah. That would make the most sense.
Honestly.
That's gonna be the fourth Shrek.
I'm sure
Shrek
he
4.
said it's all ogre now, right as he stabbed both of them.
Right.
Tom, would you watch?
Oh yeah, 10 out of 10.
All right, so what's the saddest Disney movie you've ever watched, Nico?
Ooh, that's a rough one. What is the saddest Disney movie?
Or what's one that you think of and you're like, fuck, I can't watch it because it makes me too emotional?
I don't know if there is a particular Disney movie. I'm trying to think here. Let's see. I don't know.
I haven't seen many sad Disney movies. I wasn't a kid that just constantly sat down and watched Disney movies. You know,
Yeah.
I saw a good bit of them, but I never was one of those kids that sat down and consistently watched
Was
Disney
Schindler's List a Disney
movies.
movie?
Which one?
Was Schindler's List a Disney movie?
What is?
Schindler's List?
I don't know. I've never seen that.
Tom, what is that?
It's a pretty sad one.
Tom said it was a pretty sad one.
Damn, I don't know. I've never seen it before. Tom, what do you
Die
think is...
Hard a Disney movie?
I think Fast and Furious, where Paul Walker dies, is a pretty sad
Which
movie.
one? The first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh?
Oh,
or
the
eighth
80,
one?
the 84th.
Or the ninth one they're about to come out with.
The 80th one.
Tom, have you seen all of them? All 8?
I'm headed out, boys.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No. Fast and Furious.
Hey, Nico's leaving.
Hold on, Tom. Nico, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Of course, thank you for having me. I'll be back on the next time, hopefully at a more solid point so I can actually sit and stay.
Yeah, all good, man. No worries. Thanks for taking the time.
Absolutely.
Hey, y'all have a good night.
You too, man.
You
Love
too.
you much. Tom,
Okay,
what?
Tom, have you seen all 25 of the Fast and Furious?
Oh, 25. Nah, I have not seen. I think like the last 3.
Huh.
I believe.
I've never seen one of them.
Really?
I've never seen one either. I just know they're all the same.
Single one.
Y'all just need to watch the first one, and that's it. Just watch the first one.
I'd watch probably the first one, but after that, probably no more.
Yeah.
First one's dope as fuck.
Isn't Ludacris in it?
Nah.
He's in
But
like.
you can watch the second one too. He is in that one.
Oh, he is. Ugh.
I know I shit on them, but I really have never seen one before. So, but like, I just know they're so goddamn. I know the thing is, I have seen one. I've just never finished one because they're always on like TV and stuff way back in the day.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is the point of this? It's the same fucking thing.
Oh,
all the
they're
time.
always on late night. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just I don't know. Yeah, you literally hear about after one is like fucking completed. It's in the movie theater. There's like, oh, another one's already coming out in 4 months from now. And then when Luke Skywalker died, they didn't make any more, right?
That was the theory, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Tom, I have a question for you. I think this is another topic, but what do you think about people who are on Facebook when they change their profile picture filters to a tragedy that happened? Do you think they're helping or not?
It's about the equivalent to. I guess it's. I don't know if it's the intention thing or if it's like that thoughts and prayers thing. But yeah, no, I think it's. I don't know.
Because we all know that school shootings they can be cured with thoughts and prayers.
School shootings could be prevented with thoughts and prayers.
I mean, the power of thoughts and prayers.
Look, every time there's a school shooting, I send Kenny a message, and I say, "Just wait until my thoughts and prayers get a hold of this one."
They're gonna kick so much ass.
Oh yeah, God forbid the politicians do anything about it.
Yeah, but we guys know like it's the real cure to it is thoughts and prayers. You know.
They want to send Coco was pretty bad. Pretty sad.
Oh, that was
I've
a
never
sad
seen
movie.
it.
Yeah, that one punched me in the stomach.
Is it really that sad?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
Hey, what about Rango? I've never seen it. The lizard.
I never saw it either.
What'd you say, Kenny?
I never saw it either.
Tommy said it was a great movie.
You saw it, Tom?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
1 out of 10, Tom.
I would give it a 7.
Wow.
Wow.
Gets the Tom 7.
Hey, Tom. Tom, I got a question for you.
Hit me.
Are we going to the beach after this?
We're sure as shit not.
Tom, okay, we got to get this out once and for all. I think everyone needs to know. But why is the beach not it for you?
Yeah, Tom, lay it on us.
Usually when y'all want to go to the beach, it's like the most like inconvenient time for me.
like 12 at night.
Yeah, like my social battery's dead. I'm sobering up all of a sudden, and then I have to drive for some reason.
In the drive home. You're sobering up. Your social battery is dead, and it's time to go to the beach.
That's my lowest point.
Well, every time the beach is brought up, it's the lowest point.
I remember on Adam's bachelor night, we wanted to go to the beach, and Tommy was like, "Ugh."
Oh, dude, I wasn't feeling it either. I had just like finished puking on your driveway. I was like, I don't know if I'm feeling the beach either. Right
You were
now.
naked too.
I was naked, rolling around on your fucking driveway.
I gotta get those photos to
I was just puking up all of that nice food we ate at that restaurant that I didn't pay for.
You puked up like a $30 shrimp and pasta.
It had to have been more. With like 4 glasses. Remember, I was drunk as shit too. I
drank a whole bottle of wine.
I drank a whole fucking bottle and just got absolutely trashed. And I didn't pay anything for it.
I have to get those photos developed of all of y'all puking.
Oh man, I'm sure Adam would love any photo of me for sure.
Because I remember you started throwing up, and then it made Adam sick, and he started throwing up. And Tom, did you throw up? I can't remember, Tom.
I think Tom almost threw up watching me.
I got a strong stomach, so I didn't. Nothing hit me.
I was just too drunk, dude. Because we went back to your place and we drank more, and you had wine too, I think. And I was like, oh, guess I'm gonna just fucking keep drinking. And then I just completely just soiled myself and just threw up all over your driveway.
Soiled yourself. Yeah. That's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Bro, I fucked up.
Soiled it.
Let's talk about some more good times like that. All of our drinking stories in the backyard. The backyard.
Speaking of that, we all need to get together and get hammered.
You guys need to come out here and get hammered.
I want to, man, in a couple of months, in April.
Tom, you in?
Yeah.
If you start walking, you'll get out here soon.
Vacation time right now.
You don't have any vacation time, Tom?
No, I'm trying to build up a lot.
How much do you currently have?
Like
4 pesos.
Week and a half of vacation? Damn, that's a lot of time, Tom.
Week and a half? Fuck, that's more than I have.
A lot of activity I can do.
You want to give me some of that?
Yeah, I'll transfer it over to you.
Thank you, much appreciated.
Much obliged.
Hey, so you broke the news. I guess Damon's having a child.
Yeah, did you know Damon's having a child, Tommy?
That's, is he pregnant?
Yes.
That was my first question too.
Oh, did he have a reveal thing?
Oh,
Oh shit! Speaking of it,
I hope so.
Yeah.
What do you think it would be? He like reaches into a can and scoops out protein powder, and whatever color it is what the child is gonna be.
shirtless.
It's brown.
It's an Apache attack helicopter.
It's chocolate.
Fuck, I want some cake, dude. I might go to the grocery store and buy some cake after this.
Screw it. Do it.
Let's
Like
just-
that time you threw the cake on. I threw the cake on. Was it me or you that threw the cake on the wall? No, I threw the cake at you and it missed you and hit the wall at my house like Steve A.
But the second time
Tom
you
was
nailed it,
there, right? You were there, right?
Tom was there.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah, because someone broke the glass too, so there's cake and glass.
Oh, I remember I stepped on the glass and my foot was bleeding.
Oh yeah, that was my worst nightmare. There was cake and glass all over the floor.
Tom, remember you and I were sitting on the couch and you were watching me get that knife and I was like carving the glass out of my foot.
Yeah.
Man, that
Oh.
hurt.
About that.
That one hurt.
Oh,
I was bleeding a lot too. That wasn't fun.
Downward Bound,
Indeed.
Homeward
Homeward
bound.
Bound.
Cakeward bound.
Coronavirus bound. Tom, do you have coronavirus yet?
Nah, well,
He hasn't drinking enough Corona.
drinking Corona hasn't done it yet, so
Nice.
still waiting.
Well, I'm hoping for the best.
Now, here they have it over in California.
Yeah, well, there's a whole bunch of cases of it where I work, like literally across the airport. There's like a few
Damn.
reported. Yeah, California's got a lot because there's a lot of people coming from Asia who fly into like San Francisco and shit. So it's like there's tons of cases in San Francisco, a few in San Jose, Santa Clara, all those places. So I'm hoping I'm getting it by next week.
Are they taking any precautions at work?
They're not doing a goddamn thing about it.
Really?
There's like best of luck, everybody. But a lot of people,
Wow,
a lot of people are
sucks.
a lot of people are actually like wearing the masks around and stuff, like on the ramp and shit. But like, it shouldn't be an issue because you're already inhaling really toxic like jet fumes and shit, so you're gonna die anyway. You know?
Yeah. There's gonna be a lawsuit.
Yeah. I love the signs every time I walk out of the Jeppers that say, "Hey, you're leaving a zone where you're entering a zone where you are going to be there's like this area might cause cancer or birth defects." I'm like, well, glad I'm not pregnant. So
That's ridiculous.
California law issues that you know this information. I'm like, all right, cool, man. Well, bring it on. I'm not trying to live forever. Yeah, man. Well, I hope you guys don't get coronavirus.
I'm gonna try my damnedest.
Do your damnedest. Do it for Bambi.
It's gonna be warfare out here.
Well, at least you guys will be prepared because you got your guns.
That's right.
Yeah, we sure do.
That's
Yeah.
right. My guns will protect me from everything. My guns and my liberty and my Trump president.
2020.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Hey.
Trump presidency.
Hey, Tom, do you think Elizabeth Warren's going to win it all? Who do you think's going to win it all?
Either,
That's really up in there with America. So
yeah, Americans. These damn people.
Well,
I'm one of them.
I can assure both of you that I will not be voting this year.
I'm one of those damn people.
I am one of those damn people.
Are you going to vote this year, Tom?
I should. I definitely should.
Tell me why you should.
There's a big old maybe.
What about you, Michael?
I don't know. It just depends on who it is, really. I mean, once it gets down to it, if I'm going to vote or not. think the only fucking person I'd honestly vote for is Bernie Sanders, and that's it.
I feel that. I know that Adam's going to be voting for him too.
Yeah, Adam's gonna be out there supporting Trump. Doesn't know a damn thing what he stands for.
MAGA!
Yahtzee. My computer's on 1%.
Oh man, fuck. Michael, we might lose you. Well, on that note, should we end episode 2?
I think so. It's been about a little over an hour.
You guys, it's been an absolute fucking pleasure.
Tom, is there any last words you like? Tom, hold on. We ask every guest whenever they finish a shift with us. Except for Nico, but we'll get him next time.
All right,
Tom, what is the word of the day? Hold on. Okay.
Hold on.
Holden.
Tom, we have a dying computer happening right now. Hurry up.
The word of the day is Dallas Buyers Club.
Dallas Buyers Club.
All one
So
word.
make sure you use it in a sentence today.
Michael, what is your word of the day?
Robust.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one.
Robust. Like, a robust anus cavity.
Gotta fill it.
Gotta fill those cavities.
Yeah, man.
I like it.
Alright, Tom, pleasure having you. You'll have to be on another episode with us.
Yes, come back in the
please.
next few days when we have episode 3. We'd love to have you.
I like that idea.
I like you, man.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you, Tom.
It's been a pleasure, Tom.
We'll talk to you later.
Okie doke.
Bye,
Bye.
Tom.
That
Michael.
was Tom. Kenny, what a great show. Thank you again.
No, man, thank you. You know, you're the one, you know, that sacrificed all your time, life, and battery on your laptop to do this, so I appreciate the fuck out of you.
Hey, thank you.
Hey, man.
I'm looking forward to episode 2.
Can't wait.
We'll see you then.
All right, see you then, man. Have a good night.
Here I am. Da-da-da-da-da.
Rock you like a hurricane. Come on.
All right, see you later.
Love you, man.
Love you too, man.
All
Bye.
right, see you. Bye.